Welcome back to Dark Cinema Recaps, where horror is for life, not just for October. Today we're carrying on the Hatchet series with Hatchet 3 from 2013. I don't think this is a particularly great film, but when this film was first showed, the original proceeds actually went to the victims of the Boston Marathon. So for that, it will always have a place in my cold black heart. After apparently managing to kill Victor Crowley, Mary Beth Dunstan makes her way back into the city, bloodied and disorientated. She walks into the Jefferson Parish Police Department, where she is quickly put into custody due to carrying Victor's scalp. Upon the discovery of the carnage at Honey Island Swamp, Mary Beth is placed as a prime suspect for the murders by Sheriff Fowler, despite her swearing her innocence. Fowler heads out to the swamp where the paramedics and the fire department, leaving Deputy Wilmslow in charge of the station until he gets back. Amanda, Fowler's ex-wife, journalist, had an expert about the legend of Victor Crowley, comes to the station to interview Mary Beth. During the interview, Amanda tells Mary Beth that Victor has been cursed to relive the same night over and over again, and that he will keep coming back unless he gets what he wants, his father, Thomas Crowley. She then tells Mary Beth that she is the only one that could put an end to Victor, since her bloodline connects to her father, Samson, who was involved in starting the house fire that killed Victor as a child. At Honey Island Swamp, the body of Victor is bagged and put into a water ambulance. Suddenly, Victor reanimates and massacres most of the first response team, save for Fowler and a pair of paramedics, which includes Andrew. Back at the station, upon hearing the carnage over the radio, Amanda convinces Deputy Wilmslow to let Mary Beth out of jail and help save those at the swamp. Meanwhile, back at the swamp, a SWAT team led by Tyler Hawes takes over the operation from Fowler and is led into the Crowley house alongside a handful of deputies. Victor, however, is quickly able to kill nearly the entire squad, save for SWAT officer Doherty, Andrew and Fowler, who manages to escape amidst the chaos. Meanwhile, Amanda, Winslow and Mary Beth manage to obtain Thomas Crowley's ashes from Abbott McMullen, Victor Crowley's racist long-distance cousin. Andrew, Fowler and Doherty manage to outrun Victor and barricade themselves inside the water ambulance. Shortly after, however, Victor begins to saw his way through the boat wall with his belt sander. Meanwhile, Amanda, Winslow and Mary Beth arrive at the swamp outside the burned down Crowley house. Amanda calls out for Victor, telling them they have his father. Upon hearing Amanda's voice, Fowler expresses relief, only to be grabbed by Victor and killed with the belt sander. Victor also grabs Doherty and pulls her through a sharp hole in the metallic door, which disembowels her, but Andrew manages to stay hidden and survive. Victor goes back to his destroyed home and finds Amanda and Deputy Wilmslow there, but refrains from attacking when he sees the ashes. Mary Beth offers Victor's father's ashes and apologizes for what her father did to him. When Victor approaches to take the ashes, however, Deputy Winslow mistakes it for an attack and shoots him down. Victor rises back up and kills Winslow and Amanda out of rage before grabbing Mary Beth and impaling her on a tree branch, severely wounding her. Before he can finish her off, however, Mary Beth smashes the urn over Victor's head, covering him in his father's ashes and causing his body to melt. But with her last bit of strength, Mary Beth grabs one last SWAT team's guns and blows his remains away before collapsing. The National Guard then arrives, and Andrew, now free of danger, emerges from the boat and signals the helicopters just as the screen cuts to black. Mary Beth gasps for air, leaving her fate unknown.